Hello, my name is Derek Maxwell, and welcome to Active Cats. Today we're going to be talking with a couple of people from the Farmhouse restaurant industry and just getting some intakes about what makes this wonderful restaurant a hometown sensation. I'm here with Brian Krolseman. Did I say that right?
That's
okay. You are the owner.
Correct.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. Wonderful. Thank you. So I'm going to start out with a couple of questions. Could you give me the history behind Farmhouse?
Well, my in-laws, I'm married into a restaurant family, graduated from Sam Houston, and I started working at Casa Tomas, which has been here and been part of Huntsville for years and doing stuff with the Sam Houston. And we sold that about 6 years ago. And when we did, my mother-in-law and my wife and I still wanted to do something in the restaurant business here in town. We wanted to do a cafe. We kind of wanted out of the bar business, just wanted a down-home place that people could enjoy. Took us about 6 months to kind of come up with a concept and find a place, but that's kind of where it evolved. And we've been open, it'll be 5 years this coming April.
5 years?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a long time.
It is,
Good.
it is. It's a nice achievement.
And still growing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what do you believe is the key to your success that's been for Farmhouse?
You know, really, it's just back to basics. We want to get back to the way customer service, the way it should be. I think America in general, all businesses have lost customer service and just taking care of people. By no means do I think we're perfect at that, but we certainly try on a daily basis. We try to have good food, good service, and we kind of have a niche because it's food that you don't find everywhere. It's not processed. Everything we do pretty much is in-house, and it's food like you'd go to eat at your mother's or grandmother's, and it's what we call comfort food.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you mentioned that about customer service because I recently went to a fast food and I ordered a side and they forgot my fork. Had to ask for everything.
Sure.
So
Sure.
There are a lot of places around town that have your logo. So how many businesses do you own?
Well,
Farmhouse has.
Like I said, Farmhouse Cafe has been there for almost 5. About 2 years ago, we ended up having the opportunity to buy Farmhouse Inc., which was a print shop previously, and we renamed it that. So we do screen printing. It's right across. It's in the same parking lot, and we do. Again, we're involved with the university a ton. We do a lot of screen printing we do a lot of Bearcat athletics, fraternities, sororities, different groups, mass communications. We did some stuff for just recently. But we do stuff, churches and whatnot. We've done that, and that's Farmhouse Inc. My mother-in-law and my wife, about a year ago, the opportunity came up to buy King's Candies, which is on the square.
Okay, yes.
And it's an old-fashioned soda shop and candy store, and they have food as well. And they bought that back in October, and we redid that and painted and kind of changed it up some. But not the same menu, but good food, and that's open. And we call that Farmhouse Sweets and Eats, and that's part of the family. And then actually we're just now about to open up right next door. The spot opened up to Farmhouse Inc. That's going to be called Shop the Farm, and it's going to be a boutique. And my wife designs shirts, and we actually will screen them at our shop, but she just comes up with designs, and we print those and sell those, and she'll have jewelry and accessories, and you're basically small town boutique.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm excited because I love jewelry. So
It'll work out good.
Told me
It'll
that.
work out good. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what do you see in the future for Farmhouse?
Well, I think we can definitely grow. We do a lot of catering as well, and I just feel, you know, we try to stay very tied in. I'm a graduate from Sam Houston, and we try to stay tied into the university.
Yes.
I think the university is obviously the best thing going in this town, and since pretty much Dr. Gattner got here, it's grown like crazy.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, thank you. We have to take a short break, and when we return, we'll have a waitress from Farmhouse come and talk to us a little bit about that behind the scenes and what goes on elsewhere. Stay tuned and don't move.
Frequent hand washing is one of the best ways to prevent the spread of infectious disease like influenza. You can spread these germs to others or onto surfaces that you touch. Washing your hands should only take you at least 30 seconds, so why not start today?
Welcome back, Cats. I'm your host, Derica Maxwell, and this is Active Cats. And we've been speaking with the manager of Farmhouse because we've been talking a little bit about the industry and just what makes it such a hometown sensation. And so now we have here Alex Knoll, who is a waiter here at Farmhouse, and he's been serving there. And he, of course, thank you for joining us.
Not a problem. Thank
How
you for
are you
having
doing?
me. Pretty good, and yourself?
Good, thanks for asking. Okay, I have a little few questions for you.
Sure
As a
thing.
server, you see a different side of Farmhouse. What do you think the key to Farmhouse success has been?
I think it's definitely our staff and our food. We take huge pride in our service. The way we treat our customers is excellent. We put a lot of attention into their needs and what makes them happy. I mean, we have regulars that come in every day. I have certain people that I wait on that I'll bring them an unsweet tea and a thing of just certain kinds of sugars because I know that's what they want. And on top of great food. I mean, people love good food. You can't beat it. It makes people happy. And when you have a good combination of the good staff, good service, and good food, you really can't beat it.
Oh yes, I love food as well. And so speaking of food, you did a Farmhouse. What is your favorite dish? Like what is something that you eat all the time?
Definitely the classic club, but add blackened chicken, covered in ranch, or even the coconut shrimp. Those are really good. A little bit more on the expensive side, but sometimes I have to take care of myself, so.
Okay, that sounds really good. So on an average day, what is your work schedule like?
We have 2 shifts, openers and closers for morning and night. If you're an opener, you get there at 10, an hour before we open. So make sure the restaurant gets enough stuff done to where we can actually open up and run a business. I generally leave about 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock, depending on opening or closing, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay then, and so are you a student as well?
Yes, ma'am.
So how do you balance that out with your work?
Brian's great with the schedule. He allows us to take off whenever we need, and if there ever is problems, there's always people willing to pick up shifts
Okay.
to cover each other's backs when we need it.
Oh, that's cool, that's nice. So what do you like most about working for Farmhouse?
The atmosphere. It's really relaxed. It's laid back. Everybody's always in a good mood, always having fun, making jokes. Everybody's real positive. And that helps when we're waiting tables because we're always got a smile on our face. We're always happy. And the customers like to see that. It makes them happy.
Oh,
And
okay.
just being laid back and easygoing job.
That's nice. So now for, of course, sorry, the amazing desserts that's been placed in front of me. I just want to talk about it. What exactly is this scrumptious thing?
This is our peanut butter pie. It's probably one of our top selling pies next to the chocolate mousse and the coconut pie.
It is huge. And like,
Yeah.
is this one of your best sellers?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Really?
it just, you can't look at it and not want to take a piece out of it.
I know, I kind of want to just like dip into it.
It's really good.
But I can't. Okay, well, well, thank you and so much, Alex, for being here.
thank you for
You've been
having me.
such a pleasure, and I just want to eat this pie right now. And we're going to take a look right now at the opinions of the city of Huntsville and Farmhouse, as well as behind-the-scene footage. Take a look.
If we're talking Farmhouse, I can only think of 2 words. Excellent food.
Farmhouse. Farmhouse.
You too?
Yeah.
What? That's mine.
Love eating Farmhouse. I like Farmhouse.
We like Farmhouse.
Love going to Farmhouse, and it's just, I don't know, the food's amazing. I love chicken fried steak the most, of course, because just the sides are awesome, macaroni there is awesome, and just makes the chicken fried steak that much better. And I don't know, I can't even describe it. It's just speechless. It's just amazing.
What I really like about Farmhouse is I can always go there with my fraternity brothers, Pi Kappa Alpha. Some of my favorite dishes are the burgers, and it's just real down-hole, old-fashioned food that just tastes really well. It's always a good time, great service, and I always have the best time with my fraternity brothers there.
What I like about Farmhouse is that it's a home-cooked meal. My wife and I are getting to the point where we really don't like fast food, and so it's nice to have a place we can go to and get green beans and mashed potatoes and grilled chicken and things like that. My favorite dish would have to be, you always know when it's Thursday around the office because everybody knows that Jacob's going to get some pot roast. So Thursdays would be pot roast day at the Farmhouse for the lunch specials, and I highly recommend it.
I like the Farmhouse Cafe. The reason why I like the Farmhouse Cafe is because they have a large selection on their menu items, And I'd have to say my favorite meal there is probably the chicken fried chicken with the side of mashed potatoes.
The thing I like about it is it has a cozy setting, and it's not too expensive either. Like, I had a chicken fried steak for about $10, and it was like that big on my plate, and drink, everything, mashed potatoes, and like afterward I was stuffed, and I loved it. I mean, you can't get that kind of meal for $10 nowadays, and so as a college student to have something like that here in Huntsville, it's perfect.